Did you know that over 55% of people believe in the law of attraction? But is it really working? Is it based on science or is it just another scam? Today, we're going to break it down. But first, hello, powerful manifestors. Welcome to my channel. I'm Victoria Gallagher, the Law of Attraction hypnotist and #1 best-selling author of Practical Law of Attraction and the creator of the Believe Hypnosis app. And I am here to help you tap into the power of your mind, align yourself with the manifesting conditions, and successfully attract your dreams, goals, and a life you love. So today we are diving into the law of attraction from a different angle. This is a belief that many people have that focusing on the positive thoughts or focusing on the negative thoughts, we can manifest our desires or we can manifest things that are negative. But is there actual science behind this, or is this just pseudoscience? Let's explore this truth behind the law of attraction. But before we dive into that, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Have you ever tried using the law of attraction? That's the first question. Have you ever tried using the law of attraction? And all you have to say in the comments is, yes, I have tried using the law of attraction, or no, I have not tried. That way I know what you're saying, because sometimes people just say a yes or a no, and then I'll go back weeks later and see a comment. I don't know what the yes or the no meant because I'm not watching that particular part of the video. So if you could help me out by saying, yes, I have used it, or no, I haven't, that would be awesome. So the second question I had is, what were you trying to manifest when you when you tried the law of attraction? Was it successful? Was it not successful? Let's just have a conversation about it. I would love to know what your exact experiences were. Maybe you've tried and you haven't been able to make it work. And of course, if that's who you are, then I can certainly help you with that. So, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain by simply leaving a comment and letting us know your experience about it. You could also say, are you willing, if you haven't tried it before, are you willing to give it a try? Is it something that you've been thinking? I mean, obviously, here you are on a video watching about law of attraction. So millions of people, including myself, swear by the law of attraction. But there's also a lot of skepticism about its effectiveness. And the critics argue that it lacks any scientific evidence, and they claim that it's nothing more than wishful thinking. Psychologists and scientists often label it a pseudoscience, saying that positive thinking alone isn't enough to change your reality. And the skeptics believe that relying on it too much can lead people to avoid action, pinning all their hopes solely on their thoughts rather than practical efforts. All right. So, to understand the law of attraction, we really have to go back to its roots. And I'm talking even before the books like Science of Getting Rich, Think and Grow Rich, that came out back, in the early 20th century. These were popularized, these popularized the idea that your thoughts are what create your reality. And the central claim is that by focusing on what you want, that you attract those outcomes into your life. Proponents point to the idea of quantum physics and the power of energy fields to support their claims, though much of that is really speculative. On the flip side, psychological research does support aspects of positive thinking and visualization to achieve goals. For instance, a study from UCLA by Dr. Shelley Taylor and her team, They found that students who visualized themselves not just succeeding, but actively preparing for their goals, such as studying for an exam, showed significantly better outcomes than those who only visualized the end result. And I want to tell you firsthand when it comes to studying, I have used I was using visualization long before they were calling it the law of attraction. My mom used to always tell me to visualize things that I wanted. And one of the first things that I visualized was driving a car when I was like 15 and a half, 16 years old. And I was having to go out and do to take the driving test to get my driver's license. And my mom didn't want to get in a car with me for whatever reason. And so she just told me to visualize myself driving. And it was the wackiest thing. And I did end up passing the driving exam, like literally the physical driving exam, by using the power of visualization to imagine myself driving. So that was one of the first uses. I mean, even going back to second grade, visualizing myself playing Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, and that I would do that in the sixth grade, I ended up getting that role. And then another thing was when I was studying for the Series 7 exam back before I became a stockbroker, and I used visualization. Now, of course, did I do the studying that you need to do? Did I just use visualization to see myself passing the test? No, I used visualization to see myself passing the test, and I also studied, and I used the power of visualization also to see myself being disciplined and committed to such a regimented study routine. Okay. So the, so visualization improves your focus and it improves your motivation. But really, in the end, it is the actions that follow these thoughts which truly matter. Nothing happens without taking action. And so it happens first. Everything happens first. The reason why they always say that your thoughts create your reality when it comes to the law of attraction is because it starts there. Like your thoughts in the end ultimately do create your reality because everything starts as a thought. You can decide that you are going to pass this test. You decide that you are going to accomplish and achieve this goal. Or you decide that you can't and that it's too hard, or that, you don't have the discipline, or that you don't have the belief, or whatever it is, whatever it takes to get there. You're deciding that with the power of your thoughts. So it starts there. It starts there. But your thoughts set everything else in motion. Motion. And the motion is that action ultimately, because we live on a physical earth plane. Okay. And so on that plane of existence, you do have to pick up the telephone and make that call to, whoever it is, if you want to have a conversation with them. If you have to get in the car and drive, you have to go to the airport and get in the plane if you want to go from LA to Florida. Whatever it is, you have to take these actions. All right. So let me know what your thoughts are on this. Do you think that visualizing and preparing can actually influence your success? Do you think that you can influence your success in life, in your business, in your personal life, in your health, in whatever aspect of your life you're working on? Do you believe you can actually influence your success using your thoughts, using visualization? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I would love to know your take on it. So that study that highlights the important distinction, okay? Visualization helps. All right. It aids the process. It helps you to stay motivated. It helps you to stay disciplined. It helps you to have the confidence to feel like if I can see this happening, then I can achieve it. And so it really helps to train your mind to know what to do next, what actions to take next. It's not magic, though. The success doesn't come just by imagining the result. Although, by imagining the result, I am going to say, as a hypnotherapist for the last 25 years, that there is something that shifts within your subconscious mind. The more you start to see something, guess what? The more your subconscious mind is going to get on board and give you little hints and little tips that you need to take action on. So again, visualization can completely boost your motivation, your confidence, but it's not passive wishful thinking, that makes the law of attraction work. So does the law of attraction work in your opinion? I want to know now if you understand a little bit more about how the law of attraction works and if you think that it works. I believe it does. Of course, I've written several books on it, but I also am going to say this. The law of attraction works in a much different way than those who think it's a scam thinks it works. So the way that the people who think it's a scam thinks it works, that, I would agree with them. Okay. The way that they are thinking, like if you could just kind of wish and hope for something to happen and not take any action on it, yes, that if that was law of attraction, that's a scam. Okay. But the way that I teach law of attraction, it's common sense. Really, if you just understand the way your mind works, you'll understand that it's common sense. Law of attraction is about alignment, and that alignment includes action. It's not just thought alone. So, in summary, the law of attraction, it seems to straddle the line between psychology and pseudoscience sometimes. And while it does help you to focus and take action toward your goals, relying on thoughts alone without any action is not going to get you the results that you're looking for, unfortunately. So, what do you think now? Do you think that it's a scam, or do you think it's science, or do you think it's common sense? I want to know your experience in the comments below. And if you've ever had success with the law of attraction, then I would love to hear about it. And don't forget to check out my next videos. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and don't miss a single episode. Okay. Now, if you are ready to take your manifestation journey to the next level and tap into your true power of your mind, then I highly recommend downloading my Believe Hypnosis app. Inside that, you are going to find powerful guided sessions that not only help you align with your desires, but also break through any of your limiting beliefs and accelerate your manifesting ability. Whether you are trying to attract more money, abundance, success, love, better health, my app is designed to guide you step by step toward your goals. So if you're serious about using the law of attraction to its fullest extent and tapping into your full potential, then download Believe today. You will be amazed at how quickly things will shift when you are in true alignment with your desires. Remember, your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It is the most important work that you will ever do in your life is to work on your mindset. The thoughts that you focus on and the actions you take create your reality. Don't ever underestimate the power you hold to shape your life. You have everything inside of you to create the life of your dreams. You just need to believe it. Visualize it, take inspired action, stay committed, stay focused, and trust that everything you desire is already within you and it's already on its way to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.